everyone, this is my second video for the Scooby-Doo 50th anniversary series, and it's going to be the live action movies. Here we got Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, Scooby-Doo The Mystery Begins, and Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster. I'm going to start out with the first movie here, Scooby-Doo. This was the first movie released in the theaters, and it was pretty good. If you remember from my video about the animated series of Scooby-Doo, and I was talking about Scrappy. In this one, Scrappy, they turned Scrappy into a villain, and I kind of did not like that. One of the reasons was I'm not sure why they went with have Scrappy as a villain in this. I guess from what I can understand, maybe it's like the writers and directors like, oh, none of the kids like Scrappy. Scrappy was actually a pretty good, decent character to be introduced to Scooby-Doo. I mean, he was brave. He was a brave puppy. But yeah, it's sad that, for me, if you're going to turn a Scooby-Doo character into a villain, don't do it. Especially if they were part of the gang, and Scrappy was part of the gang. It's pretty much, the plot of this movie is, it opens up with the gang saving Daphne, because in the original cartoon, some of them, Daphne was kidnapped, and the gang would have to go sometimes rescue her. They sort of did in the old classic Scooby-Doo movies series that they had back in the 70s. And as the ship progressed, after they solved them that mystery, the gang sort of breaks up. Everybody goes their separate ways. They eventually meet back and go on to an island, and during the process, it's sort of demon type creatures taking over, people's bodies, exchange from the souls, and they go into their bodies. That's Scrappy was a part of that. They made Scrappy the main villain, and I did not appreciate that because I kind of like Scrappy. But overall, it wasn't a bad movie. It's just they made Scrappy a villain, and I didn't really like that. So let's move on. Next theater one to come out was Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. This one was actually better than the first Scooby-Doo movie because they went back into the old cartoons, brought back old cartoon classic unmasked characters that they have done. This one was really good. This one was much better than the first live action one. Pretty much everybody comes back from the first movie. And it's basically if you would ever watch it, it's basically like watching a Scooby-Doo cartoon show. Because they brought in Tar Monster, the Minor 49er, the Black Knight, some of the really popular characters that the gang had unmasked, in the early Scooby-Doo Where Are You episodes, and later on. So this one was pretty good. I highly recommend watching it if you like Scooby-Doo and you like some of the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You episodes. Next up, the next two were direct to video released on TV, and started with Scooby-Doo The Mystery Begins. This is an entire new cast of characters, of people playing these characters. This pretty much starts out they're in high school in Coolsville, their high school in Coolsville, and they get detention, and while they're in detention, ghosts start showing up causing problems for them. They pretty much, this is pretty much like how the gang got together in like a more modern type situation compared to, you know, in the cartoons where they were already together. This pretty much shows like the origins of them and how Scooby came into the picture, how Shaggy and Scooby met, and how, you know, Daphne, Fred, and Velma, you know, met with them. It was pretty good. The last one that they did was Curse of the Lake Monster. This is, it's summertime. They go to a resort owned by Daphne's one relative, and a curse is put on Velma after she finds something in the sand, and the rest of the gang has to break the curse on Velma. Both the TV movies were done by the same cast, and these two are really good. I enjoyed both of these. You know, Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster. Both were excellent ones. Live action ones, you know, I still like the first one that they did that they put in the theater. Still pretty good, but you know, I have to say this one's the best one. I hope you enjoyed the second video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.